So many women have died when they are young, only for their bodies to be buried much later. But you, Mina Shirakawa, have only ever made me feel very much alive. I have appreciated you. I have admired you. By God, I have envied you. But now, you're here to stay. The safari is over. And it's much more difficult to survive the square jungle when this pussy is on the prowl. I've always had a premonition that this journey would end in tragedy. So if there's anyone that can stop this belt from shining in my reflection at All In, then there is nobody more talented than you. I just have one request. Sunday, give me your damnedest in the desert. Make me fight for my fate in Phoenix. Let's drag our tits through the dirt and make every cactus cream in celebration. And then, decades from now, when we're in the wrestler retirement home giving Brutus Beefcake a lap dance, I will turn to you and I will say, damn it, Mina! You lusty, busty bastard! We lived.
Anarchy in the Arena is coming up, of course, as part of Double or Nothing. And as we said, gave Kid the hired gun for the Death Riders.
A true X Factor.
Absolutely.
This is an open challenge for the TBS Championship. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the reigning and defending TBS Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Well, as we saw on Wednesday, what turned out to be just a face-to-face in the ring, Excalibur really broke loose between Mercedes and Jamie Hayter. One of these two women will go on to, after Double or Nothing, will go on to All In and vie for the World Championship.
Yeah, tensions have, I think, even exceeded the boiling point, if that is even possible, between Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter. Adam Cole, as a previous winner of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, you can speak to exactly how tough it is to pull off that victory. But when the tensions are this high between Mercedes and Jamie Hayter, I mean, that creates another environment entirely.
Oh, absolutely. There's enough pressure as is being in a tournament like this. Trust me, I know.
And the challenger, from Mexico City, Mexico, Reyna Isis.
Reyna Isis making her AEW Collision debut, but this is not her first rodeo. A highly accomplished athlete in her native Mexico as part of CMLL, and a woman who has been tearing it up as of late on Ring of Honor and answering this open challenge of Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion. Pretty cocky by Mercedes, Tony, if you ask me, to put up the TBS championship in an open challenge ahead of Double or Nothing this Sunday.
Well, that's a lady who's very confident in her abilities. We're taking a look at Reyna Isis and what she can do. Look at that tornado. High flyer, no doubt about it. Let's see what she can do against a woman, Mercedes Moné. How about this record? 20-0 since winning the TBS championship last year at Double or Nothing.
And Mercedes, she said she's going to bring that undefeated record into Double or Nothing this Sunday. But Reyna Isis with a huge opportunity here tonight, not only to hand the CEO her first loss inside an AEW ring, but also to capture the TBS championship. And I know Reyna Isis has got to be excited about Grand Slam Mexico coming up on Wednesday, June 18th, as AEW partnering with CMLL, the oldest wrestling promotion in the world, to make our debut at Arena Mexico in Mexico City on Wednesday, June 18th.
I tell you, Excalibur, it is a bucket list for any wrestling announcer or any wrestling fan to go to Arena Mexico.
Any wrestler.
Any wrestler, absolutely. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to
as Reyna Isis with a roll up there on Mercedes.
Limited seats are available, by the way, for that event.
Great counter by Mercedes.
Great counter. There it is, Wednesday, June 18th in Mexico City. 1, 2, Arena Mexico.
Mercedes really has been on the run of a lifetime. I mean, her career speaks for itself.
2.
My God, she seems really, really tough to beat.
She thinks a lot of herself, and there's nothing wrong with that. As you know, I think all you wrestlers need to have confidence. She even hypes it up a little bit more, but boy, she can back it up, man.
Yeah, she sure can. She sure can.
Reyna Isi's calling for the timeout and a little shimmy and a shake right in front of the CEO, and Mercedes, a real misstep there.
Yeah, had her jaw set. She was, oh, look at that takedown.
Right into the sub.
Yes, sir.
Now center of the ring, Mercedes, that statement maker, cinched in, and Reyna Isi, though, I think freed the grip, broke the grip of Mercedes Moné. Allowed for the escape, but Mercedes regaining control of this match.
Yeah, it was good she was able to get out of that submission as soon as possible, but then, like you said, immediately shut down.
We mentioned Mercedes, of course, and Jamie Hayter. The winner goes on to All In, but the winner also, of course, wins the AEW Owen Hart Trophy Championship.
Now the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Oh, as Mercedes overcommits Reyna Isi's a kick to the lower back.
Right in the ribs in the back.
And double knees by Reyna.
Right to the spine.
Yeah, right now, Mercedes in big trouble. She's all tied up in the ropes. Oh, my.
And big leg drop.
Beautiful leg drop.
Reyna Isi's, the leg is hooked. And of course, the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, men's and women's, will challenge for the AEW World Championship, the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm facing the #1 contender, Mina Shirakawa, this Sunday. And the winner of that match, Tony, most likely will head into All In Texas on Saturday, July 12th as AEW Women's World Champion.
Of course, it's a Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers. Cover 1, 2. It's a big event of the summer. We're only 51 days away, and it's going to be a hell of a week for all of us here in AEW, as you can see, including Dynamite, Collision, Starrcast, the big Fan Fest, Super Card of Honor at cover 1, 2, and of course all leading to Saturday at Globe Life Field.
Mercedes Moné, she could be heading into All In Texas as the top contender for the AEW Women's World Championship. But if Reyna Isi keeps us up at him, Mercedes could be headed into that match short a TBS championship.
Yeah. My goodness, that would be the biggest win of her career. That would just be unbelievable.
Be one of the biggest shockers ever here on, since we've been bringing Collision to you here this week on TBS and of course over on TNT. And now Max and Mercedes getting ahead of steam. Got the knees up.
Reyna drops down in the corner, and Mercedes, the Meteora, and Reyna Isi's maybe out on her feet as
and Mercedes up top.
Beautiful counter.
Beautiful over that time. Here's a cover. 1, 2.
And Reyna Isi's just half a heartbeat away.
I'm so impressed too, because taking that Meteora into the turnbuckle is
Right.
so much more difficult. There's no give. You're just absolutely getting smashed. So for her to counter like that, and now Mercedes countering again.
The backstabber delivered.
And a 2 count.
What a match.
Lung blower to a backstabber from Mercedes that time.
This is a dangerous match to take for Mercedes Moné, just 3 days away from Double or Nothing, 3 days away from the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, 3 days away from a match with the former AEW Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter.
Some could say it's confidence, some could say that it's foolish. I guess only time will tell.
I think it says a lot about Mercedes Moné.
Swing and a miss by Mercedes. Now Reyna
He's got
Isi.
a caught. Oh, maybe a tombstone would come out of that.
And now, oh, wait a second. Mercedes looking at transition statement maker once again. Locked in.
And there
Reyna
it is.
taps out immediately.
Just like that. Just like that.
A broad smile on the face of the lady who is still the TBS champion. She won't let go. Look at this. She's showing a lot of anger right there. Maybe this is going to happen to Jamie Hayter.
Winner and still the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Mercedes, she was screaming about Jamie Hayter as that statement maker was locked in. Things have gotten intensely personal between these finalists in this Owen Hart Foundation tournament, as Jamie Hayter now making her presence known. And Hayter last night, Tony, she She landed that haterade. Mercedes Moné was wiped out.
And right now, Jamie is doing some jawing. Security comes down. I think it's very, very smart, guys. Jamie Hayter did not go to the ring.
Yeah, no one wants to see the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament marred by an injury, a win by a technicality. These two women, Mercedes Moné, Jamie Hayter, they will do battle in the desert 3 days from now, 72 hours, Double or Nothing live on pay-per-view and Prime Video.
There's a QR code at the bottom of your screen. You see the 4 participants in the championship, both men's and women's, for the Owen Hart Championship.